Hi, I am getting ready to make a sugar scrub with some essential oils and a few other ingredients, and I thought maybe you would like to follow along. You can do it yourself, it's very easy. We will be doing a sugar scrub in tomorrow's class here in San Felipe at Baja Sweet Spa. It's going to be a passion sugar scrub. And I need to remember the ingredients and how much of everything, so I'm practicing today. I'm making one for myself, and I thought I'm going to use the Essential Emotions book. I love this book. I love looking at the oils and seeing what emotion they can be useful for or support, or your body, what it can support for your body. So I kind of already had the oils I wanted picked out because this sugar scrub is for me. It's actually the first sugar scrub that I've made for myself. Usually I'm making them for other people. So finally I will have my own sugar scrub, and I chose the oils first, so you can do that. If you feel drawn to a certain oil, that's fine. But also you could take a look in this book and see maybe what oil you will choose based on the emotion that you would like to promote. So in this book at the very back, this is an older edition. There's newer editions that actually have really cool new features, but in this book it has the negative emotions and positive properties. So it gives you the essential oil, the emotion, and the positive properties that you would like to feel with support from the oil. So the first one that I've chosen to add to my sugar scrub is bergamot, or bergamot, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I love this oil. So the negative emotion is self-judgment, insecure, and unloved. And the positive property for bergamot is self-acceptance, optimistic, and confident. So that's a good one for me. I'm going to keep that one in my sugar scrub. The next one, oil I've chosen, is patchouli because I love the scent. And so this one, negative emotion is obsessive, disconnected, and body shame. Positive property is moderation, balanced, and body connection. So another great one for me. And what this means is if you're feeling obsessive or disconnected or body shame, these negative emotions, then patchouli could be a good one for you to help you feel more aligned in moderation, balanced, and connection to your body. So two great ones for me so far. And I've used this book a lot of times before, and I've also researched many of the oils and know what the properties are and support for each oil is, so that's why I may be more connected to these oils already. The next one I've chosen is Hawaiian sandalwood. Another reason why I've chosen patchouli and sandalwood, for example, is because they're grounding, and I recently and usually always am very, I don't want to say flighty, but lots of ideas, maybe jumping around from thing to thing, maybe not as much focus. So these are nice grounding oils to help support all of those positive emotions in me. So they don't have Hawaiian sandalwood in the book, but they had sandalwood, so I'm going to use that one. And that is negative emotion, prideful, materialistic, and distracted. Positive properties, humble, devotion, and spiritual. So I like that one for those positive properties. And the last one, which I almost forgot about, is rose. And I love to use rose in everything that I make for myself because I love the smell. It's very peaceful, calming, and it reminds me of my Nana. So I try to use rose in everything. My face lotion that I've made for myself, and I also like to put it on my heart. But anyway, this body scrub is going to be for face, full body, so I'll have all of my favorite oils to use on me and feel all of these good emotions. So the last one, rose. The negative emotion is unloved, wounded, or disheartened, and the positive property is loved, compassionate, and healing. Seems like a common emotion that I'm lacking is love, which is interesting. I do feel very loved, and I have Pipsy here with me, so But anyway, that could mean a variety of things. So anyway, let's begin with the sugar scrub. I am starting with a 4-ounce glass jar. You always want to use glass for any essential oil products because the oils can degrade plastic over time. So I have just a little bit of scoop here, and I need to remember, I guess I can always rewatch the video because I need to remember the ingredients here, how much we're using. So for right now, I'm going to do 1 scoop of sugar, and this is just white sugar, but you can use any type of sugar, brown sugar. This is organic, but which I would recommend because you're putting it on your body. So I am going to start with 2 scoops of sugar because that kind of brings it almost to the rim, and because we're going to be adding the other oils, I want to make sure to leave enough space and that it doesn't you know, drip out when we're opening it like my other ones did. So we have our sugar in. Next, we're going to add an oil. So this is fractionated coconut oil and jojoba oil that I've made in advance. I was solar infusing desert lavender and chaparral flowers and leaves inside of this oil for 6 weeks, and then I strained it, and so now I am left with this infused oil. I did add a few lavender flowers in here just the other day because I was showing someone. So there's a few flowers in here, but that's okay. So now we're going to add our oil to the sugar scrub. So I have 1 little teaspoon, 2 little teaspoons. And actually it takes a little while to soak down in there, and I don't want to add too much like I've done before because then I just have a lot of oil at the top. So for right now, I'm going to leave this here and allow it to soak down in. So now I am ready to add my essential oils for my sugar scrub. And again, you can add whatever essential oils you want. Just make sure if you are adding any citrus oils that you don't want to go out in the sun immediately after. I think with the sugar scrub it's fine because you're washing it off afterwards anyway, but the citrus oils are photosensitive, or you might get burned after using those oils in the sun if you're in the sun. So it's up to you how many oils you want to use, how many drops of oils you want to use in your product. So I am just going to kind of wing it. It depends on the oil and the strength, how strong it's going to be. Okay, so that was 5 drops of patchouli. That's kind of a lot. I'm really gonna smell like patchouli, but that's okay. I love patchouli. And this is also for one of my friends who wants some patchouli products she's been looking for. So you can always smell this one and see if you like it and want one for yourself. The next one is going to be Hawaiian sandalwood, and I'm trying to add the stronger ones first because then I have a good idea of like how strong they smell once I've added all of them in. I usually add like the stronger, deeper tones first and then the lighter citrusy ones last. Usually the citrusy ones need more to smell over top of the heavier base notes. And that oil helped the coconut oil soak into the sugar, so that's cool. I didn't know that helped with that. Now I'm going to add rose, and if you've smelled doTERRA rose, you'll know that it is a pretty strong scent. And this bottle of oil is very valuable. It's such a small bottle, takes a lot of roses to make, so I cherish this. So I added so far 5 drops of patchouli, 3 drops of Hawaiian sandalwood, 3 drops of rose, and now maybe 5 drops of bergamot. So how many was that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So good. I average about 15 drops in the sugar scrub, and it smells amazing. But it has not enough oil. So now I'm going to add a bit more oil now that it's all soaked in. Maybe another spoonful, and already I've forgotten how much oil I have added in here. Two spoons of sugar, and maybe this is the third spoon of oil, but I can always rewatch the video. So there we have it. I will watch this oil soak into the sugar and see what that looks like. It's up to you how much oil you want in your sugar scrub. It could be drier. I think a little bit of extra oil at the top is nice, you know, so that it can scoop well and go nicely over your skin. So it looks like we have just a little bit of dry sugar left and a lot of oil at the top. So I think that's going to be perfect. And if you can see the dried lavender at the top, so I did have some extra dried lavender. Well, actually this is soaked in oil that I've removed when I was infusing. So you can add a little bit of flowers on the top if you'd like. And also I had some rose water, which I'm not going to add this time because I decided to add the rose instead. So anyway, there we have our sugar scrub. Took only a couple of minutes, and you can customize to whatever scent and blend you would like. And your skin should feel amazing and moisturized and a little bit sweeter afterwards. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and have a great day.